Overnight oats have become a very popular breakfast option, and I didn't want to be left out. It reminds me of the traditional African pap my mom used to make for us in the mornings before we went to school, but it is a little bit different. You can customize it in so many different ways and add so many different toppings of your choice. It is a very easy, delicious, healthy, and very filling breakfast which you can have in the morning on your way out. My name is Fanny Ngwashu and I am a registered nurse, and I'm going to be showing you how you can make this easy and delicious breakfast which have become one of my best options for breakfast. Now, to make overnight oats, you need 5 simple ingredients. You need oats, and this is rolled oats. It's usually one of the most common types of oats which is used because it doesn't take too long to get soft and it is minimally processed. You also have the steel cut oats, pretty much in its original state, not really processed, but it just takes a little bit longer to get soft. You also have the quick oats. I don't have it here. It has been partially cooked, but with the quick oats, it can easily spike your sugar up, and that is why rolled oats is usually preferable to do the overnight oats recipe. However, you can use any oats which you have at hand. Oats are very high in protein, fiber. It's also very beneficial for the heart. It lowers cholesterol and full of minerals and vitamins. The other ingredient you need is chia seeds. Chia seeds gives the oatmeal its thick consistency. Chia seeds are high in fiber, minerals, vitamins, omega-3, and some amount of protein. You also have milk, and usually whenever I buy milk, I try to buy milk that is very high in protein. This one has 8 grams, but whatever you have is good as well. Greek yogurt is also used and it's very high in protein, and this one has 17 grams of protein per serving. And the last thing we use is any sweetener of your choice. I use maple syrup. It's low in calories, and so this is what I decided to choose. So these are the 5 ingredients you use for overnight oats pretty much. Now the last thing you will need actually are either some mason jars like this one, any tight fitting jar pretty much, but I have mason jars here. But sometimes I just love to use any container that I have, like this almond butter container. Whenever they are empty, I love to use them to, finish up the leftover almond butter that is in it. So that is pretty much what I use. And so let me show you how we do overnight oats. All right, I'm going to make the first 3 jars of overnight oats. So for oats, you just need half a cup. So I'm going to put half a cup in 3 of these containers. There you go. And then we need our chia seeds. A lot of people put 1 tablespoon, but I just like to put 2 teaspoons because I do not like when my overnight oats is too soft. So I prefer putting 2 teaspoons instead of 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to put 2 teaspoons. These are the base ingredients. Once you have these base ingredients, then you are good to go. And just to mention, if you do not have chia seeds, you can either use flax seeds or hemp seeds, but also you can just use bananas because it can produce that thick consistency that chia seeds provides. For Greek yogurt, we just need a 1/4 cup of these. Greek yogurt has a thick consistency, and this one is unsweetened, and I use just the plain Greek yogurt. For milk, we need half a cup. All right, there we go. And if you want it to be a little bit sweet, you put some maple syrup or any sweetener of your choice. And usually I just put 1 tablespoon. There you go. So now that we have our base ingredients, all we're going to do is stir it up. And once we have stirred everything up really good, we can now put it in the fridge and let it set overnight. But before we put it in the fridge, we are going to add some toppings. So the first topping that I'm going to put in this first jar is strawberries, almond, and bananas. So for this one, I'm going to get a piece of bananas. Half will do Press it down so it gets really smooth. I'm gonna add this to it. And I'm gonna mix it all together. So you add your bananas to it, mix it all together. We now add our almond butter. This is one of my favorites. I get it from Amazon. It has some vanilla flavor in it. 1 tablespoon. Mix it up together. And then what we're gonna do is we are going to add some strawberries. So I'm gonna slice some strawberries here. I'm gonna add it to this. There you go. And you can also add some slices of banana. There you go. And to even make it better, you can add a little more almond butter to it. And you can use peanut butter if you don't have almond butter. It's still good. You can just drizzle some more almond butter to it and it will look really good. There you go. Almond butter strawberry banana flavor. Okay. All right. So for the second flavor, this is going to be similar to like a pina colada. And I am doing this flavor because my sister enjoys pina colada and I want to convince her that overnight oats is really good. So I'm going to make her flavor and I'm going to let her taste it. All right. So let's get right into it. All I'm going to add here is some vanilla extract and I'm just going to put 1 teaspoon. I'm going to stir it up. Now I'm gonna add some pineapples, and these are diced pineapples. And then to this, I'm gonna add shredded coconuts. Yes. So this is how our second flavor looks. Look at this. It looks amazing. Okay. So for our third flavor, this is going to be an option that is good for those who love coffee. With our base ingredients, we are going to simply add some almond butter. 1 spoon will do. We're going to stir it up. We're going to add some little coffee. There you go. Let's add some fruits. We're going to add blueberries. So we got our coffee, we got our almonds, and we got our blueberries. It's a very good way of adding even fruits to your breakfast so you can eat a healthy and nutritious breakfast. I'm also going to add a little bit of hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are also very good in omega-3 and omega-6, and they have a lot of vitamins and minerals. So I like to add this to either smoothies or overnight oats, and this is how it looks. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit to this mixture. Good. All right. Our blueberry and coffee almond flavor. There you go. Okay, for these other two options, we are going to do a cinnamon and apple flavor. We're going to add our base ingredients. And as we said earlier, we need half a cup of rolled oats. And I'm going to add this one as well. And we're going to think of a flavor to add. Chia seeds. Greek yogurt, 1/4 cup. Half a cup of milk. And the last thing we're going to add is maple syrup. And like I said, any sweetener of your choice will do. Add 1 tablespoon. You can put the sweetener to your taste. And of course, we are going to stir it up. And to this cup, I'm going to add some apples and cinnamon. I'm going to grate a little bit, quarter or half of an apple. So my container. Okay, so this is how it looks. Just stir it generously. You're gonna add some cinnamon, just a little bit. There you go. So you can have the flavor. Stir it up. And we're gonna add our slices of apple. So this is how I like to add my apples. I just get like little slices like this, and I just, kind of put it around it. Yeah, there you go. I love to put big chunks, but I'm gonna put some little chunks in the middle as well. Good. So we have our cinnamon and apple flavor right here. Good. So for this last flavor, these are the base ingredients as usual. And we are just gonna add some diced mango. So like I said, you can add any fruit of your choice. These ones are frozen mangoes. And some little nuts. To these blueberries, I'm just gonna add a few fiber one. Normally, these dry ingredients, it is even better to add them in the morning when you are about to grab your bowls. So once we are done, just close it up and there you go. You can just put it in the fridge and the next morning it is good to go. For overnight oats, the base ingredients are half a cup of rolled oats, half a cup of milk, 2 teaspoons of chia seeds or 1 tablespoon if you prefer, a quarter cup of Greek yogurt, and maple syrup. Those are the 5 ingredients you use, and that's pretty much what we used here. And we made different amazing flavors. If you want to add a little more almond butter or peanut butter or some sweetener or whatever you want to add to it to make it even more flavorful, it is good. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, I will see you then.